Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Rams force the turnover on the first series of this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on, set, cut.
There's a dive up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready, set.
He'll look to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First red zone trip of the game for the Rams. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20.
Let's go. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he spins right by him. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on a quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great, set. Trevor.
Back to throw, Hurts. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
He's hanging on to this one on the 2nd down option. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
3rd and 1, here's Hurts. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Set.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he won't get close to the line to gain. They swallow this one up. A pretty emphatic turnover on downs here.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward was getting off the field.
Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Check.
He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on, set. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So first down from the 41.
Down. Hut.
Toss to the right side. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pull out in front further, 13-zip. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Design quarterback run here. He's out in the clear. He's still going at the 30. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Pickup there of 39 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is second down. They go play fake with Hurts. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
No touch. No touch.
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
No touch. No
He's
touch.
keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, instead of my usual, wow, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He'll pass it this time. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broadcast incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Dre, set. No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Dre, set. Scrimmage. No touch.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets him back to within 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Carter on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Set. 60. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. One little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On the ready.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Ready.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Pulled in at the 20. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
On the play fake, gets Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Very good.
Now Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
No touch that. 180. No touch.
Barkley off the pistol give. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
Ready.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4.
Eagles 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Austin on the return. The Rams 20-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Setting up the running back screen. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here, 6, mega. Yellow, 22, ready.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Don't touch it. Don't touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. It is cut left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Great, set. Don't touch.
Hurts on 1st down. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now.
Don't touch it. Don't touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Great. Nope.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Here's Carter on the return. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Cut.
play straight ahead. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set, ready.
They're throwing it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. That stop made by Barrett Carter.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming.
Ready, ready. Snap, red. Set.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's a pickup of 9. And the Rams have the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Set.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds Woods. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Set, hut. Blue, spike, 60. Hut.
Sending him on the dive. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Rams work some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Lone back gets the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Set, hut.
Hand off to the back. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. 50, green, ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Makes the tackle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Great. No.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Crowd left behind. Crowd left behind. No touch.
On 1st down, Hurts. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Great. No touch.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
No touch that. No touch.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No touch.
Look at this, option play now on 2nd down. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
On the return, here comes Austin. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to the well again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the 4th. And, Brock, they are in control of that football. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
For the Rams.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. 1st down throwing for Hurts. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, you can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Hurts setting up to throw. He finds Brown right side. We got the football, Brock, but not the 1st. That's stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Great, set.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards and a fresh set of downs, too.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Great, set.
Toss play to Barkley. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
From the red zone on first. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to take this one forward for a gain of about 9. Third down coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Hurts with it on third and short. That one connects. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. And the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal a little bit tougher here. Running it after the penalty. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now within 1 score in the fourth. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Kurtz looking to throw. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Carter on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Rams holding on to a field goal lead. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set, ready, cut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Set. 33, yellow. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Cut out left. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Let's go. Yellow.
Looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make... that tackle, forced the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
50, green.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. Finds Barkley underneath. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he crosses his sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Great. Set. On anyone else. Delta.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. Down the left sideline he goes. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles jump in front late. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there.
Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! And the Rams have it! Has a hole left, room to run. The 40! Into the red zone. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Setting up to pass. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10.
Set. Put. Ready.
Pass play coming here. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
I'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
On the ready.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Now a timeout with only 3 seconds left with, you'd all assume, right, a game-winning try on its way. Every eye in this place now staring right at Joshua Carty. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This 32 yards out is on the right hash. That one is good. And their season will begin with a win. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year, but what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.